and welcome Warren Buffett, who built Berkshire Hathaway into a business valued at more than $1.16 trillion dollars and is known as the veteran billionaire investor. Investing acumen, of course, has decided to step down after 6 decades of leading this business. It is believed the announcement stunned the board and even, of course, Abel, who was unaware that his name is going to be announced as the next CEO. Now, of course, I'm joined by veteran investor Jim Rogers for this special interaction. Thank you for your time. What does this announcement really mean that has stunned everybody? Of course, the 94-year-old billionaire investor Warren Buffett, who has, of course, inspired the world. What does this announcement mean for all those who've been inspired by him and been following him, as well as, of course, shareholders at large?
Well, I don't know why it would stun people. I mean, he is 94 years old. His partner, Charlie Munger, retired and died not too long ago. So 94-year-old people do other things. I guess it is just that it is finally happening is a bit of a surprise. We have all known it's going to happen someday, and it has happened. I guess the real question for the future is, and for the shareholders is, can his replacement do as well as he did? He and Charlie Munger were very, very smart investors. So the future is going to be difficult for his company.
The future is going to be difficult, you say. So does a shift in leadership also after decades make it tough for Greg?
Well, I mean, we all know Warren Buffett was very good at what he did. He did it for decades. He proved it every year for a long time. The question is, so far, the world has not found many very good investors like Warren. So what happens next? If you know someone, you should call Warren and tell him, because he will need a good successor.
Right. And what are the challenges ahead of Greg Abel, you believe, that he'll have to face as someone who's been a veteran investor, who's been tracking developments across the globe? What are the challenges you think Greg should watch out for?
Well, I mean, I've been investing a while, not as long as Warren, but I know it's not easy. I know that we all make mistakes, and I know that the mistakes can compound and add up. So I know Warren. I like Warren. I know he's a smart guy. The question is, who will be will his successor be as good as Warren? I don't know.
You don't know. But if you had to give Greg Abel any words of wisdom, what would you say, Jim Rogers?
Well, I would say Warren, I don't have to tell Warren. Warren knows some people, and Warren will pick one of those people or two of those people to succeed him. And I certainly trust Warren's judgment. He has proved over and over again that he has good judgment about investing. So I would rely on Warren. I would not sell the stock because Warren retires. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway. And of course, all those people who have, of course, been following his trajectory, his way of leadership, really, and at some level are now sort of, like you said, stunned or, of course, still in disbelief. What would you advise them? Because some of them, of course, are saying, okay, come year end, we'll have to deal with change. What would you have to say to all of them?
Well, if I own the stock, I would continue to hold the stock, and I would watch to see what happens. I mean, you don't have to decide today. I mean, some people might, but I would just wait to see who the successor is and how the successor performs.
Right, as of course a veteran investor, what really has and what and how has Warren Buffett's journey impacted you, the lessons that you've learned and that you wish the other generations and successors follow?
Well, I have met Warren, I have spoken to Warren, but the main thing that I have learned from Warren and that we all have is be patient and only invest in what you know a lot about. If you know a lot about something, then perhaps you should invest, but otherwise don't do anything. Be patient.
Be patient, really, is what you say. Of course, tolerance and patience, the need of the hour. Of course, Jim Rogers, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Singapore for this special discussion.
It is my pleasure. Good luck. We will watch and see. We will
Thank
watch
you.
and see. We will watch and see together.
Thank you. We will wait and watch, as you say. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.